Hello, welcome. So this video we will check what is AWS CDK and why should we use AWS CDK. I have already make a one video in that I have made for Google Integrity ID, and in that I have created one serverless API using AWS CDK. But in this video we'll check what it does, why we should use CDK, and how we can use we'll create some resources for that. So first of all, CDK is a cloud development kit. Okay, that is open source development framework that allow developers to define provision cloud infrastructure using familiar programming language. So like when we go on the AWS and we need to go in console, and then we can create resources. We can set infrastructure, like we can create a EC2 instance, DB, DynamoDB, API gateway, or all thing we can do manually, or there are already there is way through that we can create, we can create a YAML file or Terraform through, like that is a we can write in from JSON or YAML format. Through that we can that. But if we want to that using the programming language, then we can use CDK. That is helpful that whatever language we know, we can use that, like TypeScript, Node, Go, Java, or there are a lot of languages they have support. So through that you can use for that the infrastructure as a code. This one, right? For this is the used, and it's very helpful to before the deploy you can test and you can write the test cases for all infra or whatever you are using, roles, AMI rules, and that. And with CDK you can use CDK nag also for checking security things. I will check later. So using that, and while we will create the API and resources using CDK, we use Cloudformation. So we'll check what is Cloudformation. So Cloudformation is like a service that use template file model provision AWS resources as a simple unit called the stack. So this is the one one stack through that is used to create a resources and handle the resources at a one place. Okay, approach allow for the automated, repeatable, practical deployment of the AWS. I have already created. I'll show first how can I create it through the CDK. So what happened when we this AWS CloudFormation required one template, and in that template is can be JSON or YAML as we written in Terraform that case. So same how CDK work in that way. So through CDK we write the code in programming language, like I have written here in TypeScript. But when we do it deploy, so it's generate the CloudFormation template that will be in the JSON or YAML format. So it will create a in JSON format. It is like that the whenever we use the TypeScript language, then it's compile and then it's convert in the JavaScript to run on the browsers. So in same way, when we use CDK, it will convert that code in the CloudFormation template, and that CloudFormation template will be in the JSON format. So we don't need to write in JSON format. We write in programming language and then that convert. So you can see here I have created this stack through our CDK, And here we'll check one by one. So here what resources we have created through that we can check here, like function name, all deployment, and then we can check here the template that automatically generated in the that is a JSON. And here all whatever we have written in CDK, it will convert in that. So suppose then we'll check here. First of all, I given the that stack, that Cloudformation name, Cloudformation stack name, that you can check integrated demo stack and then environment. So I am using three environment. Suppose then whatever we were provided that. So I have three environment. So let's see what is names. You can see the integrated demo stack dev. So I used dev. See here, I npx cd deploy. So when I'm not mentioning here any environment, then by default it will check dev as a condition. So through that it will here concat that in the suffix as a suffix like environment. So you can see here the environment dev. And then what it will do, it will set up that I have written here. If I'll go in here. So first of all, I'm not creating the storage or resources for now. I'm just using existing resources. Suppose then I have already a dynamo table, so I want to use that. If I have already S3, I can use that, or I can create. So instead of importing, I can create like directly new dynamo table, and then I can create. But I am just importing, like you send a table name. So the TypeScript you in programming way we can set up infrastructures. So it is very helpful, mostly programmers, not the SRE or DevOps. Of course, if they know programming, that is very helpful. But if suppose I am coming from the development background, so it's very helpful for me. And if you will write the resource through the programming, you will understand the AWS resources in a deep. Because if you directly go in the console, you will need to manually do everything. So it will easily done. But when you write in a programming, you understand the concepts. So I can see I have here a DynamoDB table all S3. So you can check that bucket existing, demo existing. So I have mentioned here name. Similar way, I have one DynamoDB table demo DB. So I mentioned that only. If you'll check here demo DB, and then I created a lambda function. That lambda function name I have given hello function. Okay, and then I have given here runtime, because every function you must be provide a runtime node version, because I'm using Java, TypeScript, right? So instead of hard coded, I mentioned that is in constant like 20. Why? Because it's mostly each every or in a 2 years a new version come, and some version deprecated in a 2 year 3 years. So we need to maintain it. So it's easy if you are mention it one place and used everywhere. So in future, if I want to upgrade it, I just need to change here as a node 22, and it will reflect throughout the application. Now there are, if you'll go like programmer, you will go here, then you can check the like what it is required. So you can see first is the construct, then ID, then props, and in if I'll go in this props, then we find the important function that there are the runtime, handler, and code that we required give there. So here like memory size, duration, and then environments we have given here. So similar way, I'll created a one API gateway. That API gateway I have given name. That API gateway is CDK demo CDK API. So we'll check here API gateway also it will create. Let me refresh it. Yeah, API name is created demo CDK API. Early while when last video I have deployed hello service. that I deploy in 21, and now today I changed it and I given demo CDK API and in bracket the stage, whatever stage I have given. So you can see this is the REST API name that is used CDK demo CDK API, and then in the bracket I have given a stage that is the dev. So it has created that API gateway. And in API gateway, I have used one method that is the get, and that method uh, is in that provided here. You can see this get method. Okay, and if lambda, we'll check lambda also that we have created above that. Okay, this lambda we have created here, and we'll check lambda where we can check lambda. Roles, CloudWatch. Okay, let me go through here in the Lambda. Yes. So here this Lambda function is created. Hello function. You can see this is name we have given. And by default, it use CloudWatch also. So we can check that, and not here it's given, but it's in implement CloudWatch also for that. You can see this group name. Demo lambda, hello. Which one? This one. This one is created, right? That we have given for this stack, demo stack dev, and this is the lambda for that stage hello function. Okay, so we see how it is created through the CDK. And of course, we no need to go through in the everywhere. Like it's just like we write TypeScript project like the TS file packages, and where we have mentioned all packages, script. Okay, and this is important file bin from, or you can mention it everywhere. You can change structure whatever you want. It just I have started, that's why. So nothing there is anything special. Okay. Now we'll check the stack template, how it's like converted. So if you see, it's created IAM role also for that, and we'll check that resources we have created, that lambda function we have created. So we'll check these things we have given in lambda function. If you'll see here in our code, these three things we have given: table name, bucket name, and stage. So table is demo DB, and bucket this existing, and stage is dev. So you can see this is converted in the cloud for like a template. And then we use handler, that is a lambda function, that is we can see here. And node.js version we have given that, for that node version is given here. And memory, runtime, timeout 10 seconds are given. And let's see log group for the CloudWatch. So all thing it's converted in Cloudformation in JSON format. We can see all thing here. It will go like created API gateway. This one is stage, dev, permissions he has added for that. A method, get method we use in lambda function. So it's very straightforward. There is nothing if you have already a background of it. We see we deploy for the dev. So it's we can see here it stage also it's created. And now let's try to deploy so we can get the idea. And here like when we deploy, So it shows us there is a same synthesize like before deploying, like what it will do. We whatever it will perform in a cloud formation, in that way we can see here also, like it's starting its first creating lambda function starting, and then it's successfully created. Then it's building dev stack template successfully done, and in similar way all thing we can check here, that resources, see IAM policy that we have checked that this service role is created there. So let's try. I'm not changing anything. I just deploy for another stage, so it automatically create a stack for with different name. Okay, and I'll just want to change one thing, that instead of just giving in bracket, I'll just use it as a like this. That will be better. Okay, and now let's try save, and before deploy, let's try synthesize that. So whatever will deploy, we can check here first in local, and we can give here environment as a prod. Let's see. Description is changed. Production environment, resource, okay, role, which role it will create. You can see here, assume role, allow lambda, and then it's nothing, it's just that only. And we'll check here lambda function, then s3 bucket, environment, that name is same, that we have not changed, only stage name automatically changes from the we have given in environment prod, so it take prod. Other part is will not change anything, only I think just prod related will change, if you'll see. So here just stack name is changed instead of dev to prod. And is there anything? Okay, only that. Okay, so let's deploy it. So now we will deploy it. So first it's okay, we can check directly. It's already starting deployment. So we'll check in the stack. So let me refresh it. So one more will come here as a prod. Okay, still it's just synthesizing locally. It's not hitting. Once it's complete, then we'll see there. Okay, now. So it still will not see here. No, because it's asking us that deploy. So let's assign. And now it's deploying. Okay, so it will show here. Let me refresh it. Okay, I am correct at cloud. Okay, now. So review in progress. And we can go there and can check all resources are in progress or what is done. So we can see in progress still is function and API. Okay, and so we can monitor from here also. Already there, of course. First template come and then will resource and everything will create. So one part is service role. First is created, completed, and let's refresh it. Okay, it's very small, so it's done fast. Deployment done. Prod stage. We can see each and resource. event we can check. So first is stack is created here, that prod, this one, and then it's completed API deployment stage prod. Okay, let's check now each and every thing like log group first. So here we have not, oh yeah, this one prod, that is now just created. If we'll check here role, this one, this prod role has created. If we'll check, it's not required. API gateway. So here only dev, here should come prod also. So let me refresh it. No, it's showing only. Okay, I am in the this API gateway. So first I need to go the API gateway proper here, and then I can go here in the stages. No, it's not API gateway. Oh yeah. So first I need to choose the API gateway that I have given him because I was looking the stage in this. So I need to go here, and here I need to check the stage. So it should show the prod. Yeah, prod. Yeah, this prod is also created here. Monitor, view CloudWatch for logs and log group that already created there. You can monitor logs and all that by default. So we see how we created CDK, how we mention, and how that what is CDK, what it does, how it's generate the Cloudformation template, and how it can be helpful. Then we see to deploy different stage. So it's just a basic, simple, understand the uh, basic of AWS CDK and how we can deploy, how to create, how to create the resources and all things. Next videos, we will check CDK with the NAG for the security check while development or before the deploy, and we'll create the more proper structure for the production level, create the different resources with Lambda function, APIs, will call that APIs properly, roles, how we can manage the roles. Then we'll check the authentications with JWT authentications and different type of authentication, basic authentications, API key authentication, different things we'll check in the CDK journey, CDK series. So I will create all videos regarding AWS. First, I'll target the CDK, then we'll check different things. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.